Are you broke? And are you struggling so much financially that you can never attain freedom? You're so broke that you cannot become financially free. How do you get out of this cycle? Well, so many times I hear people say like, "Oh, I can't invest because I have too many bills to pay," or um, my job doesn't pay enough. I don't want to change jobs, but my job doesn't pay enough, or I don't want to take on another job. Now, these are all legitimate concerns, legitimate answers, but sometimes if you're so broke that you cannot become free, if you're just going to the constantly are a slave to that job instead of finding ways to harvest some of your income into some investments so you can do better. There's things that we can do that we need to do to make it better. Now, what I'm going to give you is a 4-step model. I call it this financially four square or financial quadrant. That's going to be super important. Now, these are some basic things that you probably know already. You think you know already, but these are just in a nice, organized, quadrant shaped layout here that will give you a structure of how to take your financial life from don't make enough or I'm too broke to become financially free. These are the steps. These are the framework that you should be using. Now, if you enjoy my videos, if you have been on my channel before, or if you have not, I'd love to have you come back and be part of this channel. Um, if you do like this video so far, please like down below. And if you don't like it, please like. Either way, it'd be very nice to have that because it helps spread it onto YouTube more. And also do share, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell button. All that stuff will give you the latest into your feed more often. Um, all right, so the financial four square or financial quadrant, that's the optimal financial quadrant that the average person should be um, doing. Excuse me here. I have a cold, so I'm struggling a little bit with my voice. So the four square model that I'm going to give you has, if you want to think of, I'm on the upper left hand corner, there is a little box. Just think of that this way. In a page, you have a page, and you have the upper left hand corner of your little box, and it's called decreased debt. That's pretty much what it is. Decreased debt, DD, decreased debt. And this is super important. So there'll be 2 decreases here and 2 increases in this four square model. And the left hand side, the top and bottom left hand quadrant will be decrease, and the right hand would be increase. So that might be an easy way to remember this quadrant. Okay, decreased debt. This is super important. A lot of times people want to start investing. I want to become financially free, but they have all sorts of credit card debt and car loan debt. And those are worst, almost some of the worst types of debts you can actually have. There's other types out there too, like payday loans and stuff like that, which you do not want it to get if you can help it. Stay away from those payday loans. Those are just like really bad for you because they just charge so much interest. You'd be way better off if you would save some money, obviously. Okay, so decrease debt. So if you want to invest, before you invest, at least for me, before I would invest, if I had a lot of credit card payments and a car loan, I wouldn't be investing my money right now. I'd be paying off those debts, those high interest debts. A home loan, different story. We can talk about that. That's a totally different ball game. There's times to pay it off early. There's times not to pay it off early. And in your situation as well, like where you're at financially. But for sure, I would pay off my credit cards if I have high interest on them. There are some credit cards that you can roll money into that get 0% interest. You could do that, take another credit card, roll your money into it, and just keep going to 0% interest, paying off the minimum. That's a little more advanced model, a little more advanced strategy, which you can definitely use, but it's a little more work. One of the simplest things is just to pay it off and you'll be done. So to decrease debt, what happens when you decrease debt? You pretty much are having like this. Think of a bathtub or a sink, and you go to work and think of the water coming in the faucet is going to work and getting money. You get money coming into the sink, and you plug the drain because you're trying to build some wealth. You're trying to build some water in the wash basin, right? And but the drain is leaking and water's coming out of the bottom. You're not plugging it enough, and there's the same amount of water coming in is going out. We want to we want to slow down the amount of water going out so we can start building some water in the wash basin or the bathtub. I have a friend of mine that I'm working with right now. Money in, money out. I don't think he has any credit card debt, but money is not. Um, he struggles with saving money because as soon as he has money, he goes does something with it. Usually gambling, which is the most horrible thing to do with it. And we can talk about it a little later. But we have to start taking responsibility and start saving money. And how to save money is to decrease the debt, because debt is high interest and you're losing lots of money, hundreds if not thousands of dollars every year on this type of debt that you could actually be putting into investments. That's the next thing. When we decrease debt to zero, um, car loan debt, we can start increasing our investing. So think of investing and debt as being like mirror images of each other, on going the opposite way. One's going down, one's going up. So these are mirror images of each other. And when we can decrease the debt, decrease losing money, once we stop losing money, now we can take that extra money that we were spending to the banks and card companies and start putting it into our accounts. So we can start making money off of our money. Let the money work for you instead of you work to pay off your bills. All right, so we want to increase our investments. We want to grow our money instead of losing money. Let the money work for you instead of you working for money. Instead of you being the slave, let the money be the slave. There's no reason for you to be it when you can have some inanimate object, i.e. money, help be the slave for you. All right. Next. So we have the quantr here. On the left-hand side, we have the decreased debt. On the right-hand side, we have increased investing after the debt's down. Lower left-hand side of the quadrant, if you're thinking about it in your head, is decreasing spending. And this is where we're stretching every single dollar. If you are spending extra money on stuff, like, for example, clothing, instead of going to town and buying a new wardrobe every quarter or every few months, you don't need new clothes. Especially as an adult, you can buy clothes that are going to be perpetually, for the next 10, 15 years, 20 years, are going to be somewhat in style. They might not be the latest style, but they're going to be just old clothes that are very stable. It's like glasses. You can buy the latest fashion glasses, or you can buy the glasses that will stay in style for long term. It's not going to be the latest trends, but you can buy something that are going to really look decent on you. Now, even if it doesn't look decent on you, who are you trying to impress? Seriously, people you don't know? Are the people around you, your friends, are they pushing you to waste money on clothing? Then maybe you should get new friends. Because the friends I hang around with most of the time don't really care what type of clothes I wear, as long as it's decent. Excuse me. So we need to stretch every dollar. Same with food. Oftentimes you can get food from on sale or go to a Aldi or something like that. You don't have to buy certain things. You don't have to go on vacation. Or if you do go on vacation, think about areas that you can go locally that you can actually save money. So instead of spending $2,000 on vacation this year or next year, 2026, or $5,000, why not go someplace locally, spend $200? It makes more sense, right? Or $500 instead of $5,000. You might be like, I really want this because, well, okay, fine, then that's your decision. But if you want to become financially free, if you want to optimize your financial life, you're going to have to rethink how you think about money. Okay, so we need to decrease spending or stretch every single dollar. The last item, and this is the lower right-hand corner of this quadrant, if you're picturing in your mind. Increase income. This is really important. You need to make more money. How do you make more money? Well, one way, the simplest way, is to find a job where you make more per hour you're there. So oftentimes Oftentimes, you can either get a job that makes $10 an hour, or get a job that makes $20 an hour. Instead of $20 an hour, find a job that makes $30 an hour. Instead of $30 an hour, find a job that makes $40 an hour. Now, there's only so far you can go with that until you have to totally change your methods, like starting a business or something like that. But you have to find ways to increase your income. Now, these are all kind of connected. If you notice this whole model is, one, you're trying to decrease debt while you're increasing your investments. And the other one is you're decreasing your spending while you're increasing your income. So this is all a big, huge block in the financially optimized financial framework and how to think about stuff. If you want this quadrant, I'd be more happy to send it to you. I don't even have it ready to go, but maybe I will. So just tell me down below in the comments that you would like this, and I'll be happy to share that quadrant with you if you do want it. If you don't, that's fine too. If no one comments for it, I won't include it in there. But do comment below, and I'll send you a link that you can download it. I'll put something together. If you liking what you're hearing and you think this is helpful, I call the Falcon framework of how to optimize your life. This is just optimizing your money. This is just the money aspect of it, but there's other aspects of your life as well: your family, your faith, your health, other areas of your life, how you think. These are all areas of your life that you really have to really focus on. And if you like learning this, feel free down below. I have a link to this framework that would be helpful for you. Also, if you do want to have a conversation, free half-hour conversation, I do this quite a bit with people. I chat with people. There's so many people that have struggles, guys especially, have struggles with relationships or with money or whatever. And I'm no expert in this area. It's just more of a coach here to help you in your life. And this is not this half hour is free. After that, we can talk about if you want more conversation. If we work good together, yes, we can talk about money aspect of it. But the cost, it would be cost for more. But for the first half hour, let's just have a chat, see where you're at, see what we can do, and if it would be a good fit to work together. Again, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, share it with other people, and also check out other videos that are coming down the pike. Going forward, see what you can do to make your life better, just like the rest of us.